and then you go to the minutes. Excellent job, Anaya. I see some scholars counting around the clock. Once you got it, hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7. I don't need you to draw the clock. I just need you to write the time. 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. Done. Tracking the board.
Tracking the board.
Charles is tracking the board. Chloe is tracking the board. Ibe is tracking the board. Thank you. The hour hand is in between what two numbers?
4 and 5.
4 and 5. So whenever it's in between two numbers, we do what?
We lean back.
We lean back to what number?
4.
4. So we know that the hour is 4, but we know that minutes are not literally on the clock. Those are imaginary numbers. Minutes count by how much on the clock? By 5. So let's start with 12, which is this o'clock.
0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
What time is it, class?
4:30.
4:30. But we need to figure out what time her dance class ends. So dance class starts at 4:30. We have to figure out how much it ends. A scholar with a college round hand, how long does her dance class last? How long does Amari's dance class last? Tracking Chloe.
Tracking Chloe.
How long, class?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. I want you to take 1 minute. First, I'm going to give you 30 seconds silent and solo. Think about how you can figure out what time it is. And her class is 20 minutes long. And then I'm going to have us turn and talk. So take 30 minutes to yourself, looking at the clock. How will you figure out what time Amari's dance class ended if it was 20 minutes? Silently thinking.
Demi, can you show her where her badge would be up there?
In 10 seconds, we are going to turn and talk to a partner, and I want you to tell your partner how you can solve what time Amari's dance class ended. Turning to your partner, and 5, turn to a partner, and 4, 3, Charles, can you, 2, 1, done. I want you all to take 1 minute explaining to your partner and solving what time did the dance class end if it lasted for 20 minutes. Go.
I think that we should come.
So they count by 10. So you have to count. What time are you starting with? I need 4:30 plus 4:30. So you're going to count by 10.
You added 20 to 30.
How do you figure it out? Sorry. So you count it by 10. All right. How did you solve it? You add an hour. By 5. So what did you figure out? Tell me how you counted. What time did you start with? You started with, look at our start time. What was our start time? 4:30. So what time did you start it? 4:30. And then count it by 5. When the timer goes off, I track the board. When the timer goes off, I track the board. Chloe is tracking the board. Amir is tracking the board. Leonard is tracking the board. All right. A scholar with a college round hand, how did you figure out what time Amari's dance class ended? When Michelle's asked a question, how many hands should go up?
100%.
100%. Even if we don't have an answer, thank you, Ibe. We show that we are still listening. Tracking Chloe.
Tracking Chloe.
You did a number line. What did Chloe do?
A number line.
A number line. Chloe, what time did you start with on your number line? Here, your eyes need to be on the board. What time did Chloe start with? 4:30. 4:30. and then you count it by what? 10. So what number comes next? 4 what? If we're counting by 10, 440, and then 10 more. Oops. So how much time, if we were counting 20 minutes, what time did her dance class end?
4:50.
Whoops. What time did her dance class end?
4:50.
4:50. Did anyone solve a different way? So
Mr.
thank you, Chloe, for using the number line. You used a strategy that we've been using. Charles, how did you solve?
I saw my problem. So I started with 4:30 and counted until I got to 2:10.
So you counted until you got to 210, so you counted by 10s. So 4:30, and then you counted 2 10s. What time is it here?
8
Not 8, our hour is still
at 4.
4. How many minutes do we have? So let's start with 4:30, and then we're going to count up by 5. So 4:30, what comes next? I need everyone. We're starting from 4:30, and we're going to count by 5s, 20 minutes. So 4:30,
4:35. 4:45.
4:40, so we have 5, 10, we need to keep going.
4:45.
4:45,
4:50.
so 20 minutes got us to what?
4:50.
4:50. So we have someone that used a number line, you can count by 5s. Chloe counted by 10s, Charles counted by what? 5s. So you can either count around the clock up by 5s, or you can use the number line.
Ms. Strauss, can I ask a quick follow-up
Yes.
question? Can someone raise your hand and tell me why didn't the 4 ever change? Why did the 4 stay the same? I see 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hands, 4 hands, 5 hands. This little one right here in the glasses.
Anaya. Tracking Anaya.
Tracking Anaya.
Loud and proud, Anaya. Good shine, thank you, friend.
We weren't adding the hours. Jaden, can you add on?
It didn't change because it didn't get it to 60.
Because we didn't get to 60 minutes.
Yeah, why is 60 minutes important?
Because when you get to 60, it changed to another number. And when you get to 60 on 12, it changed to the evening.
It changes to another hour. Yeah. So when it gets to 60, everybody, what does it do?
Change to another hour.
Change to another hour. So you're right. We didn't get to 60. Thank you for clarifying that.
Thank you, Anaya and Jaden. All right, tracking your paper.
Tracking your paper.
Now this was the mistake Ms. Strauss made at class. This was at the beginning of class. Now a scholar with the college round hand, who can read out our problem for us? Amaya, loud and proud. Good. So math class begins at the time on the clock. It lasts for 43 minutes. What time does math class end? A scholar with the scholar college round hand. What is the first thing you need to solve for in this? What is the first thing that you have to figure out in order to answer this question? Leonard? Yeah, you have to figure out the time on the clock. You have to figure out the
Time on the clock.
in order to know what time it is 43 minutes later. You have 5 minutes silent and solo to figure out the time on the clock, and then 43 minutes later what time the class ends. Go. That's not your only step. So then if you think that you
Yeah.
So I see some scholars using their number line, starting with the time on the clock.
I think adding the time, what we're talking about is like, some people use a full on just like lecture. It's like, no kids are like working the whole time. Like, she has them like, turn your paper over, and by the time it is within like 90 seconds. So I think that, like having, I don't think that, I can't remember what Lexi has on his, but I think having them timestamps.
You're giving her notes. I forgot. Okay, because this is your reaction. Observation. So I'm watching it at 12:20.
Yeah, kids are working all the time. She's very good at circulating. There's just never, she hasn't had a moment where kids haven't been mentally engaged in their
So I need you to skip
child get under paper, solve it, answer questions. Like she's just very high in mental engagement. Let's see how we're doing this problem.
I'm just trying to she actually is in a place where she can better use question and what makes the bigger conceptual questions.
3 more minutes.
And ask good questions to get back. But what did you see today? The reason why the it's the same. It's just the misunderstanding. So that's all.
Fix it.
Anticipating and then taking out some asking questions specifically about them. So like, or the big concept. So like the why does the, if we got to 12, we got average. Yeah. 60 minutes in an hour. We haven't gotten to 12, so the hour hasn't changed. Like, there are a couple of opportunities throughout the time that she's within the perfect ask conceptual questions that drive her.
Good. Okay. So make sure whenever we write our time that you do that. So
that would require
finish it off with the
identifying
complete
like
sentence. Class ended at blank
so
time.
like the action, this is like the overall action
And
step.
they would run it as an action.
Yeah, like the actual one is like identifying, pre-identifying key
So
points.
it's starting here, goes right to start.
That's a little different than misconceptions.
Key points, but then it's like,
Questions that drive.
Good. So you keep it starting at 12 o'clock.
So do I want to add value to say? And you'll need to go back and yeah. I was going to do that. Oh, hold on.
Make sure you label that here.
Yeah.
All right.
Because there's specifically things that this is specific 3 or 4 things we want kids to be, and it's not every lesson.